Yo, what is going on, guys? And in today's video, I thought I'd do an interesting video. So I don't do a lot of wrestling content on my channel, but today I thought I would do a more interesting style of video. So I don't usually show off my my wrestling figure collection, of course. So today, um, I'm currently filming this video at my mom's house, of course. And I thought I'd show off all of my customs. So, when I say customs, I mean figures that are simple head swaps, knee pad swaps, or just simple arm swaps, or figures that were complete and total, like a completely, uh, like mix around between a few figures, and also some painted customs. So let's not wait any longer, and also, by the way, um I'm not the best custom maker, of course. I'm not like all the professionals out there that like have like 50 like they buy like a bunch of fodder figures, and they're like, okay, yeah, this is being used for customs. I don't have that kind of collection. I buy a figure because I want to add that character to my collection, and I generally take older figures that I was given by my uncle because he used to have a huge collection. Like, he had a ton of basics, so I have like a ton of old basics I could use and stuff. But yeah, let's get started. I don't and Yeah, I believe in total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll start with probably the easiest customs, which are the head swaps. Of course, head swaps aren't always the easiest. um and then, of course, I'll head into the hardest, which was a figure that I completely overall had to switch between two. So starting things off, we have this elite Sheamus. I can't remember what elite this was, but it came with the WWE Championship. Um, he does have some he does have like some marks on here, or like on the figure, but that's because I've had it for a long time, and I think I kept them in the basement at some point. But I did a head swap with an old basic Sheamus when he went back to his look with what was it? He went back with he changed his style from the mohawk hair. But yeah, this was a mohawk Sheamus Elite converted into a full head of hair Sheamus. Next up, we had probably the easiest head swap I had to do. I took my brother, for his birthday, he started his wrestling figure collection, and he was given a Drew McIntyre. I took the head sculpt because I really do want to get like a new elite Drew McIntyre, but this will do for now. But yeah, I took the old the basic was from a wave that had the head scan that was removable, and all I had to do was heat up. This is actually a really easy swap because this Drew McIntyre Elite came with two interchangeable heads, so it was a simple interchangeable head swap. And yeah, I really like how this looks, and I really love how it has like a good head sculpt on like his old NX. No, it's not NXT. Early days of being back on the main roster attire. Then I have, let's see. Next I'll do... Then, of course, we have my custom Will Ospreay. So, originally, this was a head-swapped figure with a 40 Seth Rollins head scan. But then, I thought, hey, this old Dean Ambrose, basic head scan kind of looks like Will Ospreay, in my opinion. Or at least... Because I was like, okay, look at all these... I see all these pig feathers having these custom Ospreays, and I was like, I wonder, could I make my own custom Ospreay? So I found this old Dean Ambrose head scan. I thought, hey, that kind of looks like him. So then I just did a simple head swap. Added the elbow pad, because I know Ospreay usually does. And I know it has a tattoo on the back, but I really do not care to make any kinds of swaps. And overall, it gets the job done as an Ospreay, I think. Then we have Shawn Spears. I took an old Ty Dillinger Elite. And I know how Shawn Spears I know he got a lot bigger than back when he was Ty Dillinger. He's a lot more built and muscular. But I said, you know what? I know he has all the tattoos and stuff, so I took an old Randy Orton basic because, Randy Orton has the full sleeve, and I thought, hey, Sean Spears has a full sleeve. So, hey, this works out. And yeah, that's kind of like an easy swap I did. Of course, buying the AEW one is always an option, but honestly, like, AEW figures are hit or miss. Some of them are good when they work. Some of them are good when it comes to the what word am I? What word am I trying to look for? When it comes to the overall build of the AEW figures, some of the figures work well with it, others really don't. For example, one figure I have a lot of troubles with, or one figure I don't really like, that has the overall build with the Jazzwares build. It's kind of Darby Allin. I feel like they make him too small, and I think if he was made into like a metal type like build of a figure, it could work out really nice. But yeah, we got next we have some knee pad swaps. So starting things off, so these were figures I originally rather had: one, no knee pads, or two, the big bulky knee pads. And we all know that those big bulky knee pads suck. So of course here we have a Cesaro basic. I did put some Alberto Del Rio basic knee pads on there. I thought the gold matched well. It's real simple. It's a real simple swap. Then we have a basic CM Punk. Of course, he had the big bulky knee pads, so I switched them out. And yeah, it's a lot more posable now. And then, of course, probably my favorite knee pad swap I've done, which is this AJ Styles Elite. This originally had no knee pads on it whatsoever. And so AJ Styles is actually my favorite wrestler of all time. And of course, so I feel really bad for AJ. If this whole, like, either way, if this injury is all kayfabe or if it's a genuine injury, I feel bad for him because he just made his return too. But yeah, AJ definitely one of my favorite wrestling performer, and yeah, I just took a basic AJ Styles knee pads and put them on here. Of course, I did put the symbol with the knee pad with the symbol over where the symbol would originally be on the tights. And I think, honestly, this is just like that Elite 2-pack we got with Finn Balor and AJ Styles of their match at TLC. Because that had knee pads, but it doesn't just have the interchangeable hands and stuff. So basically, I basically did a downgraded version of a figure that already exists. Then we have a painted custom I did. So I took this Top Picks Elite Jeff Hardy, and I was really back earlier this year. I was really into watching TNA a lot, or like watching a lot of old TNA stuff. So I thought, hey, what if I made a blonde streak Jeff Hardy? I didn't want to ruin the Epic Moments Jeff Hardy from the Epic Moments Hardy Boys WrestleMania 2-pack. And I didn't want to and of course I didn't want to ruin the that one Elite that was in like the black and pink attire that had the free interchangeable head sculpt. So I said, hey, I'm gonna order this Top Picks Jeff Hardy on I think it was Walmart. On the Walmart app, it was for like $18. And yeah, I basically put a blonde streak in. Of course, I did my best, and I think it turned out pretty good. And yeah, I really like it. Then we have a Jon Moxley custom fix-up. So on this original Elite wife beater Mox, the foot on, so this leg, so this isn't the original leg, of course you'll see it's kind of painted green, because a while back on an old Elite Mox, I did a custom where I basically painted the jeans green to be like the whole, kind of be like the jeans or like pants he wears in AEW. However, on the original wife beater Mox, so basically like the whole figure from head sculpt, this part, and then like crotch area to this leg is the original. But yeah, so the foot on the original leg broke off, and that kind of stayed like that way. And then I just did a leg swap, so now I have this. And I was thinking of potentially even like painting like a Mox and like Mox on the side in black or something. Yeah, but then I just took I took a Daniel Bryan basic arms to give the wrist tape effect. And yeah, overall the figure's good. I kind of kept some dried blood on there to keep it like in effect. Like, he went through like some hardcore matches in this attire. And yeah, overall I think this figure isn't too bad, except the leg. I think the legs are both kind of a little loose, especially this one. But I make it work. Then we have probably my favorite custom I've made. And probably the one that was the hardest to make. But we have this Elite Bobby, Robert Roode, whatever you want to call him. So basically what I did was I took a Legend Series Elite Lex Luger. What I did, the head sculpts were interchangeable. So I popped the head sculpt off, heated up the boots, took those off, I pulled the knee pads down, and I took an old Bobby Roode basic, and basically what I did was I, of course, heated up the boots and took the knee pads, slided the knee pads off, put the knee pads on, heated up the boots, put them on, put the head sculpt on, and I think it works well. Bobby Roode is incredibly built well. And I think this figure is a good attribute, or a good tribute to what he actually looks like. Of course, you know, he kind of got the black and white going, you know. I was thinking of maybe even adding some like some of the gray studs to maybe even this part, or even like the back of the trunks too. But I ultimately turned down the idea. And also, it's like a really nice figure because it has the double jointed, and it's really posable too. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's more interesting style video. Definitely let me know if you want to see more custom, or like just more WWE figure content, because I got this huge collection here and stuff, and I got more here. And don't mind that my figurina's kind of disoriented right now. I'm trying to set up like a Halloween type figure setup arena real quick, you know. But yeah, definitely like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.